Hello and welcome. In this video I will show you how to install Octane on Windows with Docker. So let's get straight into it. So I'm here on the Octane repository, and here is a little bit of Hello World stuff, and scroll a little bit down. Here I will click on the Getting Started as a User, and then I will click on the Windows Docker installation, which I recommend as it's the easier way. There are two things we need to download and a third one which is additionally, so Git and Docker. So on Git you can just click here Windows and then click here to download and whoop-de-whoop. And the same for Docker. We will just click here on download Docker for Windows and it will download. Already did it. Okay, so let's get back. Then we need to install those two things. I already have it installed, but I will show you. So the Git installation is quite straightforward. You don't need to worry about anything. Just click next, 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 next. Okay, once this is done, meanwhile we can already start the Docker installation. I already have it installed, but we'll show you. Also quite straightforward. Yeah, it's already up to date, but you can just click through it, and once it's done, yeah, we can also just close it. Once it's done, you will have the Docker desktop thing here, so just double click on it. Then you will see this window. I would recommend you to start Docker with Windows, so you can click here on settings and then start Docker when you log in. Apply and restart. Okay, so Docker is running, so I will keep this thing open. The next step, so on Windows we often have issues that the time gets out of sync. So a tool like TimeSync tool can just download it here. Where's the download button? Here, just download this one and install it, and from there on it will just automatically install it. I will show you how this one looks. Tool looks like this, and you basically don't need to do it. It will just automatically update the time periodically, so there will be never issues with going out of time sync. Okay, so we have the dependencies installed. The next part is like downloading Octane, so I will just copy this part here, and then I will open a PowerShell prompt. Okay. So you can just open whatever folder you want within the Explorer thing. I will just use my desktop. You can click Shift on the keyboard and then right click, and that way you will have the Open PowerShell window here. So this is one option to open the PowerShell already inside the desktop folder or wherever you want to install it. Alternatively, you can just open it like this, and then you will be here in the user folder. Can just install it there. I guess I will just do it to make it like easy as possible for you. And with a right click, I can just paste the command from earlier. And with that, it will download it. I will just pause until this one is done. Okay, the download is done, so I can just close this window. And now in my, where's my user folder? And somewhere here is the Octane folder now. You can download it to wherever directory you want, and you can also just move it to somewhere else. So now we have all of that stuff, and here we have the Windows Docker install or update. So if you want to install or update, you just can execute the same thing. I will right click on it and then click here on the Run with PowerShell. Then it will open this window. Will take 5 minutes or so. You can grab a coffee. I will pause it meanwhile. And once this is done, it's basically ready to go and will start you automatically. Okay, the installation is done. And now will show you how to access the interface. So now I'm on the same machine, so I will just put in localhost, oh, wrong port, 5001, and it's ready to go. It's also here. If you want to access it from your local network, then you can just put in your like IP address and access it directly. I think that's mine. Yeah. So either localhost or the IP. And I will show you how to start and stop it. You can do it through the command line, but I guess most of you will not like it this way. So you can just go into Docker. Here you see your container. And to stop it, just press here on stop. Takes a bit to stop. And to start it, just press here on the start button. Yeah, if you have this set to start Docker when you're logged in, your Octane should be starting automatically with Windows. So yeah, that's it. Hope you liked it. Have a good day and see you next time.